Hello everybody, it's me again. And by me, I mean whatever you call me, some people call me Axel, some people call me Mason, some people call me Nico, some people call me Autumn, whatever, however you know me. As long as you know me, we're good. Okay, so today I'm doing a Q&A for questions for me that I have people ask me on Instagram. So here's a few of those. Okay, let's begin. So first question is, how are you so amazing? What a wonderful way to start this off. I don't know how to answer that because I don't think I'm that amazing. Also, like, I don't know, even if I was amazing, how would I answer that? So I don't know how to answer that, but thank you. Next question is, any advice for aspiring authors? Well, something I've been dealing with a lot when it comes to writing a lot lately is doubting yourself and then not dealing with the criticism of other people. Honestly, don't be afraid to write bad because you can always go back and fix it later. When it comes to writing your story, yes, taking critiques and what's it called? Critiques and other opinions into account is always a good thing to do, but don't let there's certain things that's that's a critique and this is a hate comment. So hate, you need to learn to decipher between the two of critique and hate. Just throw the hate out the window, that's just them trying to hurt you and get you to stop. Don't listen to hate. Don't stop writing because somebody decides to be an asshole. Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, I don't care. A butt face, and tries to make you feel like your story or your world that you created is invalid. Critiquing is like someone being like, oh, well, I think at this part of the story it doesn't make sense. You should change it this way, or fix that a bit. That's a critique. You could take that into account. So for aspiring authors, that's a good thing, is knowing when to take it and take it personally. Don't take anything personally. Honestly, don't. When hate comes in your way, just be like, oh, bye. Who cares? But also another thing when it comes to writing is people are going to tell you, they're going to find something in your story that they're going to compare to another story. That's just what people do. Okay, you don't feel bad. Don't feel bad for having something that's similar to another story, because there's no way ever anymore, especially now in this day and age with all the books that are out and all the stories that are out and about, are you going to have a fully, genuinely original story where there's no other way to compare it to anything else. Don't feel bad if somebody's like, oh, well, this could be like Percy Jackson, or oh, this reminds me a lot of Pocahontas. Don't feel bad about that, because someone will find some sort of similarity to something, but as long as it's your original characters, your original world, your own little story, then you're fine. Honestly, don't feel bad. Obviously try, it's obvious when you're blatantly copying somebody, and then there's a difference where it's well, this is kind of like Hunger Games. It's no, because for example, Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter are so similar when it comes to a lot of things, but at the same time, they're two very different stories with two very different messages and different, people get different things out of each one, So don't feel bad about that either. And I kind of went on a lot with this one, but as I'm just trying to help you guys, because these are certain it's called challenges and problems that people have been throwing at me, or I've been dealing with myself. If people ever tell you that your story reads like fan fiction, you go ahead and you tell them that, do what I do, and you tell them, oh, I'll work on it, But here's the thing about fan fiction, is it's written by actual authors. They're just taking other people's characters and switching it into their own little world. So reading fan fiction is reading reading. So don't ever feel bad for that, because fan fiction shouldn't, yes, it's not as, I get, there's different talents in each one, but when it comes to writing and grammar and all that stuff itself, there's no such thing as reading fan fiction. So that's another thing. If anyone tells you that, throw them out the window. Okay. Yes, there's always room for improvement, and it's good to take critiques from other people, and sometimes in hateful comments, if you're skilled enough, or if you like are able to decipher like what you could take from that. Otherwise, don't listen to the hate. That's one of the big things about writing, because I see a lot of people, including myself sometimes, that get hateful comments and people who say really mean things or say bad things about their books, and then they just stop writing and they just give up on it. And that's just not, I don't like that. I think that there are going to be people who are not going to like your book. Who cares? They're not the people you're going to be aiming for, obviously. And just because a couple people say your book is crappy or you shouldn't even be bothered writing, oh, is that just Hunger Games? What are you doing? Don't listen to them. Because you're not writing for them, you're writing for yourself. That's what matters. And I totally dragged this one long. And I'm going to go to the next one because it's 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes in now, and I'm only on the second question. Okay. What's your favorite Marvel movie? My favorite Marvel movie is, I'm gonna have to say, probably Avengers Civil War. I like that one a lot. It had all the superheroes in it, including my favorite superhero, which is Spider-Man. First time he was shown in the Marvel universe, and I love it so much. So it's great. I like how, like, basically almost all of them, besides Thor and Hulk, and a couple of others that my brain's dying on, are not in there. I do also like Thor Ragnarok a lot, though. What's your favorite DC movie? My favorite DC movie is Man of Steel, because, I mean, I love Batman to death, but that, like, with the DCEU, they don't make many great movies. No offense, guys, you're great and all, you know, but, their movies aren't as great as but Man of Steel, I think, was a pretty decent movie because it didn't focus on him beating up the bad guy. It focused on him and his story and who he is and getting to know Clark Kent. And that's what I wanted to know. And that was great. So Man of Steel, top notch. Okay, advice for freshmen in high school. I don't know. Be yourself. Do not at all, in any way, not be yourself. If people bully you, they can go take a seat, because you being yourself and they bully you for it, that's just them being intimidated because they can't do it themselves. So always be yourself and screw what everybody else thinks. And I know it's easier to say than done, but honestly for me it was pretty easy. I'll be honest. Except for the fact that I was pretending to be a woman the entire time. Wait, no, I wasn't. I was pretending to be Justin Bieber the entire time. I'm not lying. Me and my friends, like, live action roleplayed basically throughout the entirety of high school. So for a lot of it, I was Justin Bieber, because at the time I was really into Justin Bieber, and I thought it was so funny to pretend to be this D-bag, really popular dude. And, like, we had, like, my other friends were, like, Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift, and we had our own little, like, story going on, and that's how we got through high school. At least I did. I don't know about them. They just went along with it. Anyway, but still be yourself. I mean it. Okay. Why is 12.4 a rational number? Because it's not. I don't know. That makes no sense. Why? Why is this a question? Okay. Favorite sweets. I don't know. I'm not too fond of sweets anymore. I used to be, like, so into sugar. Love sugar. But I don't know. For me, it really depends on what I'm in the mood for. In all honesty, what I'm in the mood for. What state do you live in? I live in Colorado. It's pretty great. There are certain parts where I'm like, bleh. But I love the mountain areas. Denver's pretty cool. But yeah, Colorado's where I live, and I love it. And Leadville, Colorado is the best ever. So yay. What inspired you to cosplay? Okay, so there's many things that inspired me to cosplay. I mean, technically, role-playing had a big thing to do with it, because cosplaying was like kind of like live-action role-playing with my homies, and I got to make videos for people, and it was fun. But I saw that. I got the inspiration from Cups of Squirrel cosplay. I saw like some of their Soul Eater cosplay videos. I'm like, I like this. This is so funny. And then I went and I watched some of their Fruits Basket. And like it went on from there. They had so many wonderful cosplay videos. You should check them out. Cups of Squirrel cosplay. They're great. But they showed me what cosplaying really was. So I decided to start doing that. Also, like making videos. I got that idea from Evil Iguana Productions because I watched one of their spoofs and I'm like, this is hilarious. I want to do my own, you know. So that's what kind of like started that going. And then I finally like did it when I got Vine, and I didn't know what to do. I wanted to make videos and be a part of that little fun thing. So I decided to cosplay Percy Jackson, like the actual character Percy Jackson, not just the series. Like he was the first person I ever cosplayed was Percy Jackson. That's a lie. It was Justin Bieber, but that wasn't technically cosplay. That was more like a fun parody video that me and Lily made out of boredom. Anyway, yeah, Percy Jackson was the first like legit person I cosplayed, and I started putting that on Vine, and that was fun. Except for my first video as Percy, I didn't even like have a cosplay for him yet. I just like would film things and be like, oh look, here's a cup. It has blue milk in it. Oh, I'm Percy Jackson. Yay. And then one time it was really dark in my room, so I decided it would be a great idea to film a video of me being like Percy when he hears a noise in his cabin, just like scream. So like hit something and be like, oh! I thought it was so funny. But I was like 17. Yeah, I was 17. Yeah. Alright. Sorry to sound like a nerd, but favorite anime. Favorite anime, it varies. I have, like, there's none that's my absolute favorite. I think what comes very close is Fruits Basket, by Natsuki Taka. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's about this family that's cursed to turn into the Chinese zodiac, animals of the Chinese zodiac, if touched by the opposite gender, and this girl who meets them and has to like lives with them and like deals with that curse and the whole family drama. It's so entertaining to watch. I named my cat after one of the characters from that, who's actually this character that turns into the cat from the Chinese zodiac tale, Kyo-Soma. My cat's an orange cat, like he was an orange cat, so I was like, I'm gonna have to name him Kyo, because that anime helped me meet a lot of friends that I had, and so it's very sentimental anime to me, so that's my favorite for sure. But like at the same time, I still like love like Death Note and Soul Eater and Black Butler, like pretty much equally. Those three are pretty much like on the same pedestal, and then Fruits Basket's like a little bit higher. So those are my favorite animes. I don't really get into any of the newer ones. I'm not really into any of the new ones, but the old ones were great. How have you been doing? I've been okay. You know, life's been really rough. Had a lot of drama with people in my life. Just a lot of people I cared for deeply have left my life, and so I've been dealing with that, and you know, discovering more about me and who I am and all that stuff. You know, I've been okay. Hopefully things will get better. They have been, you know, but they'll get there. It'll get to the point where I'm completely happy and things will be wonderful and I'll be surrounded by people who I love and who love me, and we'll all be happy family together. Of course, it's gonna have like ups and downs, but it'll be a lot easier than now. Can't wait. Alright. Any new things coming up? Well, when it comes to videos for the channel and stuff, yes, we have a couple things planned. The issue is, again, getting people to actually like be able to have time for it, and then also be able to work. And yeah, because right now we don't like we're working on making more videos to get more money so then we can work less from YouTube with YouTube, but we can't make more videos because we don't have time to, because we have to make money and stuff like that to be able to live. So we're working on it, and like also working with everybody's schedules and stuff like that, but we're trying to get as many videos as we can out. We're thinking about doing possibly like a donation thing to the channel so people can donate their money towards videos for the channel, so that way we can actually start making more, because we'll have more finances for the videos to actually have cosplays, and for the original materials, proper sets and proper editing tools and a better camera. Hopefully we can get like a cooler, better looking camera that makes it look like, you know, actually something that people would like, decent quality. You know, we're working on that. Any new projects is the next question, which is from the same person. Projects, basically what I have mainly going on for me is I'm working on getting the first book of the Broken Realm series, of the new one that I've been working on, published on with Amazon, and then hopefully published with an actual publishing company, but working on the actual final draft. We have people working on drawing a cover, and like actually I have my friend also working on official fan art for the Broken Realm characters, and I'm excited because she's really great, and I can't wait to see what she has, you know, what she comes up with. I have a team working on getting this book good and actually like worth paying money for, and I'm excited because I can't wait. I honestly am like so excited for this book. I also have to work on the book 2, and book 2 is what I'm like currently updating on Wattpad. I also have book 1 available on Wattpad as well, but book 1 is very different. It's the same story, but there's going to be more in the published version. It's going to be changed a bit, so you're going to want to still, like, even if you've read it on Wattpad, you're going to want to still go on and buy a copy, because you're going to get more. It's like when you go to a movie theater and you see it in the theater, and then when it releases out on DVD, it has all the bonus features and all the extended content. Yeah, that's what the published book is going to be like, okay? Just so you guys know. Any advice for new cosplayer? You know, it's just when it comes to cosplaying, trying to look accurate to the character is key, and also acting as a character is key. But also having fun and doing what you want and not listening to, you know, what criticism of other people. You know, just having fun is what matters mostly, because cosplaying is not a profession unless you're getting paid for it. It's a hobby, and even if you're getting paid for it, it's supposed to be fun. So have fun, do what you want to do. But if you want to go out and be a cosplayer that gets like more views, more people like watching your YouTube channel or whatever you do, accuracy to the character you're cosplaying and the series you're going for is so important. You know, if your character has short hair, don't have long hair, and don't just put a hoodie over them if they're depressed or emo. You know, look like the character. If they don't have like a set like fan art, or they don't have a movie or something, and you want to cosplay the character, take what the book says and make your own look with it. But try your best to look how they look in the book, how they describe it, how you picture it in the book. Because that one's more easier to go for if they don't have like official artwork or anything like that. But like you take what the author said. So, what's next? How's your day going? My day's been okay. Got off work a while ago, and now here I am talking to a laptop. My life is just so thrilling. Ever gone to Comic-Con or any form of cosplay convention? I have gone to the Denver Comic-Con ever since 2015. I am there every year so far. I don't know if there's a year that I didn't go. I can't remember. I don't think there was, but I'm pretty sure I went like every year. This year actually, so 2018 Comic-Con, I had a panel for Heroes of Olympus. Sadly, I didn't film it, or I couldn't film it. I can't remember. I'll have to look into that for next time, because I do plan on doing another panel if I can get accepted. That'll be great. But I usually only really go to the Denver Comic-Con. I heard about Colorado Springs though, so I might go to that too, depending on how much money I have available to go to cons. But definitely, you can always usually find me at Denver Comic-Con, and usually I'll let you know what I'm dressed up as, though I do tend to like to change costumes, depending. But usually I have my homies with me as well, so if you see anyone on the channel you want to meet and they're there, we'll be there. Hopefully, yeah, this panel went really well, though. I like this panel. Everybody there was so sweet. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many more people than I thought. I thought we were gonna get like 5 people, not even, like 2 or 1, or nobody was gonna show up, and I'm just gonna be there like, well, we tried, guys. But so many people showed up, and I'm like, the heck? So yeah, I think we did well though. A lot of people were probably like, why did I even show up to this? Why am I sitting here? But okay, whatever. I have nothing better to do. I cleared my schedule for this anyway. Oh, weird. But yeah, I do go to Comic-Con, Denver Comic-Con. Is your refrigerator running? No. I don't like my refrigerator to run, so I just kind of like keep it shut off. You know, what's the refrigerator even for? I don't know. They don't need to be running though. Any future cos plans, aka cosplay plans? No. Just, you know, typical stuff, you know. I just kind of winging it, whatever we think of that day, or whatever somebody like messages me an idea, and I'm like, yes, which I have that video up on YouTube. I'm like, thank you, fans, for giving me some ideas, you know, because we've been needing them. The Mason Gray's Adventure I've got from a fan named, like, I think Anna Makura or something. I don't know if I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But yeah, and like we give people credit too for if they give us a video idea. So yeah, hopefully we'll work on it. But cost plans are just kind of like whatever. I can't remember. I feel like there was something that we're all like, oh my gosh, it would be so funny if we cosplay this, or it was so cool if we cosplay this. I don't know. We'll remember it later. Any advice to help cosplayers who want to have cosplay groups but don't have any friends to cosplay with? Well, sometimes you can meet people online. That's not, I'm not saying go around and talk to people online. Don't tell your parents I said that. But, like, if you know that this person's a cosplayer, and you see it in their pictures, like, you can do, like, video chats with them, or, like, they can film their scenes from where they're at, and you can film your scenes where you're at, and, like, cut off, be like, hi, I'm Dick Grayson, and hey, I'm Raven, you know, like, if, and it cuts out, like, oh, here's this person saying it, and, oh, you get what I mean. So sometimes, if you're not, there's no friends with you there, you can find somebody online who'd be willing to make videos with you. You just have to have a good editing tool on your computer to make those videos. When it comes to cosplaying and getting your friends to do it, you know, you're just gonna make it seem like it'll be fun, you know, dress up and, like, make funny video ideas, see what they'd want to do, either, like, you don't make them dress up as anybody, you know, if they want to be behind the camera, you know, let them be behind the camera, you know. Good. And then eventually, like I've had a couple friends who just wanted to be behind the camera and just film the things, and then ended up being on screen and, like, being really into being on camera. So, you know, when it comes to getting cosplay groups, it really depends on, like getting people to be excited for it, really. So, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's all the questions. Cool. Alright, well, thank you guys for sending your questions, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's a bit long, but you know what? I talk a lot. Sorry. Not sorry, but I'm totally sorry because I talk too much and I'm still talking too much. Anyway, make sure to stay up to date by, I think there's a bell or something. Keep notifications up, just so, you know, whenever we post or we go on a live stream and stuff, you guys will know. Like the video, comment below. Yeah. And if there's anything you guys want us to see when it comes to, like, cosplays, feel free to let us know. You know, we definitely take into what you guys want into account, because literally this big channel is for you and for me, but mainly for you. Thank you. Make sure you guys check out my book series, Broken Realm. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can read it. Just so you guys know what that is, because I got a lot of people being like, I'm sorry, I don't know what Broken Realm is, but this video is hilarious. And I'm like, well, you can by clicking this link and reading it on Wattpad for completely free until I take it down because I published the book. When that happens, I'll give you a link, and, you know, there will be opportunities where you can win a free copy and stuff too whenever I get that published, because I like to do contests. But anyway, I'm off topic. What's happening right now? Sorry, ADHD's got a hold of me. ... Where am I at? Okay, anyway, comment below. Click links, descriptions below. I don't know what links will be down there. All I know is Broken Realm will be for sure. Possibly something else. Alright, thank you for watching my videos and being here for so long and still watching my videos. I don't know why, but thank you. Okay, bye guys.